We're looking at Apple on the weekly chart in here. We ended the day 195.27, down around $6 and some change, about 3% because of what happened this morning pre-market when Trump basically announced those threats to Apple. Hey, guess what? You're going to start manufacturing here, not India. And then obviously huge implications all the way across the board with that because the whole market kind of went down with it, right? So this is it's more than a threat this time, right? So I think a lot of times Trump likes to kind of use that sort of rhetoric to kind of scare and spook people into and kind of bully them into doing something. But I think this is actually very serious and very for real this time. That's enough about what I think about this. What is the chart actually telling us here? So Apple here, you can see on the weekly chart just a lot of rejection here from this previous support, which is now our new resistance, and then this harsh resistance line that we have here coming off that weekly doji we placed in here last week. Figured something was up in here, little consolidation, but obviously a pullback happened, and most of it happened this morning with that $6 down move from from yesterday's trading session into today's close. So where does that currently put us here on the weekly chart? Well, you can see we have this 196, 197 area up here for our first resistance, and then our support is going to be down here in this 188. So about a $8 to $9 channel in here that we are going to be trading in. We're going to see if we can hop back out of this. You can see the past month or so, every time we've got down in between these this channel in this ranges here, we kind of jump right back out of it, right? So you have the exception of this outlier here with April, where we kind of bounced right off this 200 SMA and then back above that channel. Anything else that happened in the past month or so? Just really just a quick bounce right back out of that channel into almost that $200 range. So on the daily chart, we're going to dig in deeper here and kind of see how it all played out in here today. You can see we have a gap now that we have to fill after the 196, 197 area up at the 200. Your 9-day EMA is trading at 203, and we still have a long ways to go before we get up here to this 200 SMA. We need this to kind of start reverting back to the mean and come back down here and kind of meet up with this 9-day EMA. But we also have confirmed a gap fill here now to the 199s, but now we just created another gap here on the daily to the 200s here, only the opposite direction, right? So that is something we're going to be monitoring as we're working our way into the next trading session. You see right here where everything happened this morning around 7 a.m., that big pullback in the market, little recovery here, and then obviously a little jump here midday yet again, and then to pull back overall to end the day. And you can see we're kind of trading basically right around that 195, 196 area here in aftermarket. So all in all on the day, not a great day overall in the market. Kind of just everybody's kind of sitting on that bad news and kind of figuring out what's going to happen. But daily chart, we're starting to get the RSI kind of starting to come back down here into oversold territory. That is good. We got some volume in here on the day, but we're going to be watching this channel in here to see how many days we're going to stay in here. And you can see over the past month or so, every time we've got down into this channel, we've kind of bounced right back out of it. So is this going to be just another repeat of what we saw in the past month or so? I'm not sure. Are we going to stay down in this channel? That's going to be wait to be seen. But we're going to go back to the weekly chart here again, just so you can kind of see where we're at, what happened in here. And then we had a high low in here from about 209 to 193 on the week. So pretty decent size move in here on this weekly candle. But next, this coming up week, this candle is going to be kind of imperative for us to kind of breach this upper trend line here. So we're going to open basically, are we going to open above the 197s? And that means we got to kind of push through up here, the 200s and the 205s. But if we are going to respect this, then obviously it looks like we're going to be range bound in between that channel that we were just mentioning earlier. Ivy rank in here obviously came in a little bit today, 37. You got about a $6 expected move by next Friday, the following Friday, $10. June monthly is pricing in right around a $13 expected move. So all in all in here, just a bad day overall. If you are a bull, if you're a bear, guess what? You got a good move pre-market, so you could have closed all your stuff for some good premium in here at open, and also you had some bearish net flow in here overall to play with throughout the day. So we'll see what happens going forward. Next week is going to be a big week for us in here in Apple, and this upper trend line here that we have to kind of wait and see if that's going to be breached or respected in here for the next week. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.